Hello and welcome to the final round back nine coverage of the 2025 MVP Open presented by MVP and OTB. We have so many things to discuss as we get into the last 9 holes of the regular season. We just got the USDGC and the Pro Tour Championships. And we are wearing these silly hats because you guys helped us get to 500,000 subscribers before the end of the event. Wasn't sure it was possible. Thank you so much.
Yours might look silly.
Well, Paul, what do we got going on with the event?
Got a lot of storylines here. Of course, we have Cole, Redalen, and Gannon Buhr battling up at the top and giving us a show. But we also have the play-in that we will be talking about throughout the back nine. Let's get into hole 3 first, though. 327, straight up the hill.
Hole 10, par 3. You said hole 3.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Hole 10, par 3, 327 up the hill. Hit the gap, lots of power. Throw it into the embankment right there, little castle, and then see what you're left with. I think birdie, man, these guys got to keep birdieing. They're just both playing too good.
No doubt.
This isn't going to be a battle of who can get enough pars, even though this place is, it can be like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can be parring at Maple Hill a lot.
Don't I know it?
These guys be birdieing, though.
That's such nice height from Cole, who went long on this yesterday.
That'll do. Tricky putt.
Yeah, it doesn't get to the top of the hill, but all the distance you really need has been achieved. It just really comes down to what kind of lie does he have left?
Gannon. Into the wall.
Perfect
yeah,
throw.
look at the card. Just a lot of green on there, man. They're making this course look like it's not supposed to look, which is what you're supposed to do when you're trying to win one of these tournaments. Krans struggling a little bit. Hopefully that kind of gets him. I think he got a bad roll off that. To be honest with you.
Okay, Ricky up first, just outside the circle. Little step putt. Oh, not a step putt, just a little leg kick. Guess he doesn't really step putt very much, does he?
From really far. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like that's like a 60.
It's just going up the hill at that steep angle. Some people change their approach.
Well, this is really tough. Yeah.
Yeah, called no angle. That's a problem. Gannon just far enough away from the wall that shouldn't be any danger of hitting the top of it. Who could possibly?
I'd be willing to gamble. Cole, Gannon, they're combined. They're not going to miss a hole coming in. Like, one of them will birdie every single hole moving out. That's how good they're.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, yes, Gannon gets this one, Cole misses. But I'm saying throughout the round, from what I've seen from them.
I think it's quite clear what you're getting at. I think that there's a very good chance that one of the two, and that's kind of what they did in the front nine as well.
Yeah.
They didn't birdie every hole, but they were going back and forth.
Exactly.
And right now the back is in Gannon's favor. Gavin, beautiful shot on the 14th. He is currently at 14 under. That's kind of the mark that we're looking at to get one of those final 4 play-in spots. And he runs and makes the putt.
Yeah, you got to make that putt.
Big time. And just the worst time to get settled in because you know 15, 16, 17, 18 are coming up. You got to get those birdies, those important ones there, because it does not get any easier for the final 4. Gannon with a lead going into the final 8 holes of a tournament. It's a familiar position for the world number 1. Big tee shot on 11. Either the hyzer or the ginormous distance drive to get yourself as close to this gap as possible. Best way to set yourself up for the birdie.
What do you think about Gannon's play on this one the last couple days? Not a big fan.
It's interesting with his ability to throw a straight shot at 350 that he's not just taking a high disc or a high overstable disc and going hyzer. But I think the wind has been a really favorable wind to just throw it as far as you can. Today it's a little bit of a head left to right crosswind, which is not a bad wind to get extra distance.
Doesn't go with the same shot, so he's making some sort of correction. And that's good.
Yeah, I think the angle's really good to be able to go backhand or forehand turnover down the big gap from there.
I think you can go over the top too if you want.
Cole, a little bit more of a classic approach to the drive on 11. This one looks ideal. So many options from there. Choose any type of angle or line you'd like. It just makes the shot a little bit longer. You know, as this mental battle continues, there's something to be said about playing a shot that requires more distance, but saying, I have the confidence to execute the longer technical approach in a way that's a bit of gamesmanship.
Okay. I like that.
Nice shot from Paul.
Yeah, it kind of gets in there.
Getting through the initial gap is huge from that far back. This has been child's play shot shaping for Cole so far this tournament. And once again, if he misses these rocks, doesn't quite. But overall, good shot. Opportunity from 35. And perhaps the fourth going in favor with Cole, as he is only 35. Gannon back there 80 to 90 feet away.
Yeah, this hole kind of has a Gannon's number, doesn't it? He did make the big putt on it a couple rounds ago.
He keeps birdieing it, but it's not the way you'd think he would.
He birdied it yesterday?
Yeah, he did.
Thought he missed a putt.
No, he didn't. He
The day before?
I think he might have birdied it then too.
Probably. He's going to birdie it now too then. Might as well make this one. Oh,
nearly does.
that looked dead center, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it technically was dead center on the line. It just needed a few more inches up.
Oh, good run there from Paul.
2 over now in the last 6 for Krans. He's got to turn that around if he wants to maintain a top 10 finish. Ooh, that is a clutch one for Cole. As it's shown.
I thought he was going to miss. I'm like, yeah, I think one of them is going to birdie, and then
The very next hole. Yeah.
45-footer. Great putt,
But he
though.
does.
You are right, on the stripe.
He
I like
makes-
the reaction.
The little acknowledgement.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's why, last night after the third round, we always do the predictions on who we think is going to do what on Sunday. And, of course, Gannon's the easy pick. But one of the things that compelled me about Cole so far this week is just the collection of works between last week and this week. Yeah, I've just been really impressed with Cole's poise. It just doesn't seem to be overly affected negatively or positively. See if he can keep it going. That's right around the drop zone area. Maybe even a little behind it, actually. Scary putt from that range. Fan favorite.
Hole 12, par 4, 710 feet. Big turnover, backhand. Right around here is good. If you got the big distance, try to crest the hill. You're just going to try not to get your disc to hyzer out. Left is pretty dang tough. And if you do get into the pine trees, it pretty much takes birdie out of play. Low ceiling. Little left to right crosswind. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is going to be... If you go far enough left and down in there, it gets worse. Yeah.
You mean the more woods you get into, the farther away from the fairway, the worse your chances are?
Cole just missed everything. Wow.
Can't forget the birdie he managed to scramble up yesterday. I mean, he was at the back edge of those Christmas trees and threw a dime approach and still made a 60-footer.
Is this going in the hole?
That is... Oh, my God. We might be seeing the jump putt, Paul.
Yeah, well, we saw it from the top. I don't know why we wouldn't see it from there.
That is so far.
Is this going to hold?
It's trying, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, it's workable from there for sure.
The Scramble King.
How close is that? It's like 100 or so, a little bit less than 100.
Good shot.
Yeah. Get the nose down. That's nose up, early hyzer.
If he doesn't hit any, he does hit something. I was going to say, if he doesn't hit anything, he could still get 45. If you get a little trickle, 40. But he doesn't. Grands. Next up. Low enough. Yeah. Not exactly what you're looking for, but gotta look.
Okay, so hemmed up a bit. But this is where a lot of players are throwing their third shots from. So you'll take that. I haven't seen too many people get that far down the hill from this tee.
No. Does he run this? Looks like it. Doesn't quite get it there, and that's how
Gotta be careful with that.
you do.
It's a little closer to the ditch this year than it was last year. A little more technical with the trees around the green. But if you find yourself in this ditch, before you had about a 30-something footer, and now it's 5 to 6 feet closer than that.
Awkward little footing for him back there on the back edge.
I agree.
Love to see this fall. Oh, and it looks so good.
Man, the streak of pars getting longer and longer for Krans. Love to see him wake up here and get some birdies.
Good putt.
Yep. Doesn't have to pay the price for being aggressive from far.
Ricky gonna have to wait another tournament.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Coming down to the end. Him being winless this year kind of caught a bunch of bad breaks with some injuries here and there. And
Could you imagine, though, him taking down the USDGC?
I think all of us could imagine it.
It's such a sidearm. Well, it used to be a real sidearm favorite event.
Yep.
Let's stick here with Clemens.
On a
Very
par streak.
important par putt. Very important par putt, and he wasn't sure about it. But that hangs on the last link on the left side of the basket. That gives him an opportunity with a good score in 18 to take one of those spots. But to end the major drought, which goes all the way back to 2017, continue the Elite Series streak to make it 15 straight years, that would be an incredible title for Ricky. Stories write themselves.
Yeah, he already has the record. He's just going to keep extending it, 14.
If you don't count Paige Pierce, who got to 15.
Yeah, they play different tournaments.
I'm just saying, the record for the Elite Series consecutive years is Paige currently at 15. But I'm with you. He's got the record at 14 for MPO. No debate. On to 13. Worth noting, we saw Lowry Leitinen earlier. Earlier in the round, he took a 2 on hole 11, threw it in from 280 feet.
Oh, wow.
To help him secure himself a spot.
See if he can catch a late one. Looks like he did. Uh-oh. There's a little emotion from Cole right there. Pulls his tee shot, very unhappy. Should be unhappy. Door is open.
Not quite finding the magic right now is Paul Krans. Someone who did find some magic on Team MVP at the MVP Open was Eagle McMahon on hole 13, acing this hole. Absolute dream ace.
It's a good shot there from Cole.
A day after Cole Redalen aced the shorts, a few days after Anthony Brella aced this in practice. And it's going to take a long par putt for Paul to save the par.
Ricky from Circle 2. Might be his 5th one if he can get one to go. Oh,
He's just been living there. Can't get over that C2 line into C1 for birdies, it seems. This putt would go a long way for him right now, I think. Oh, great effort.
Talk about going a long ways. Gannon is to go up 2. And kind of be a nice little stranglehold on Cole. And that's...
No. And, oh, boy. He may pay for it with the aggressive run.
And he's gonna...
Oh, my. So instead of having a 2-shot lead, it's going to square things up at 31.
Really one of the first times we've seen him have one of those putts and not catch metal.
What a gift.
In a long time.
For Cole. Yes. I mean, you know he's going to hit chains, metal.
Oh, he's the only one with a green light from there for me.
Yeah, sure.
You know? Like an absolute green light, yeah, you go.
And he pulls it right and pays the price. Wow, did not see that one coming. We're going to have a tie at 31 at the top. And Ricky at 28, man, it is way too early to say he doesn't have a chance now. You know, like if Gannon doesn't make mistakes like that, you think, of course there's no way. But 3 strokes? No, there is definitely a chance for him.
Matteo gonna come in with a 14 under par. And he'll see if that can get him the spot. Well, I believe at this point...
That gets him in the top 28?
Yeah, he's just in. So it opens up the other 4 spots.
That opens a spot for... Yes.
And Jake Mon, unfortunately, is now out. No chance to qualify.
In either capacity.
Right.
Wow. 2 at the top, Ricky 3 behind. Some final spots to be worked out. This is what we dream of for the MVP Open.
I know you're saying Ricky has a chance, and he does. But with 2 ahead, like that chess match, it's hard. They're gonna keep going and playing aggressive, and I just feel like they're gonna keep one of them's gonna keep birdieing, and that's gonna keep them kind of at an arm's length.
Coming from a guy who knows absolutely nothing about NASCAR other than it's cars that are going around a track. I just imagine a couple of cars bumping and grinding and just slowing each other down, and then one race car just comes up from behind and rips past them because they're not paying attention to the person in third.
Yeah.
It's possible
No,
with
for
16,
sure.
17,
Yeah.
18.
Well, especially here. You are 100% right. And
Oh,
there's
boy.
a leaky shot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That right there is a very leaky throw, and there is water down there that you can find. Cole's going to be past it, but if you could imagine, he could have hit a tree and rolled back into the water. That is a huge opening now for Gannon.
Gannon's been playing very aggressive on this hole.
Oh, this is aggressive. Oh, this looks good, Paul. Oh, Paul! Oh, my God. What a statement shot from Gannon. And although neither Cole nor Gannon picked up the birdie on 13, there was stroke separation.
That's right.
So it's essentially the same thing. And it's going to happen again on 14. The seesaw continues. Oh, come on. Hits an ice skating rink. No, right?
Yeah, he was going.
Yeah?
You just would never put it that high if you weren't.
Wow. That is gutsy. Paul's still giving it everything he's got. Just
This has got to go.
if this goes, it's a 3-person race, no question. Oh, boy. Ricky's back in it, in my opinion.
I have to agree with you.
I mean,
I'm there now. Even though what I thought's going to happen is happening with this little tap in.
yeah, he's still 3 back. But he doesn't make that 4 back, he's done.
Yeah, 18's tough, man. Tough to play for par. 17, very tough for these guys. Yeah. It would take, he needs a lot of help. He needs to get the rest, and he needs a lot of help.
Okay. Gavin Rathbone at 15. You got to imagine that number would be good enough to qualify. Inbounds off the tee.
Clemens has got to go.
At 13 under. He swings in. He's safe. And that's got to be part. Clemens is going to get to 14 under. Gavin's just got to keep this up. It catches the top of the railroad tie.
Yeah,
And
that's
Gavin
tough.
knows.
It's okay. He's still got a good show. No, Jerm.
Oh, no. Oh. Gavin is such a good dude. And that's a real heartbreaker to see as a fan of his and the work he put in this weekend. And I believe with a par there, he would have not only got one of those spots, he would have had a top 10 finish. That 10 dropped him down to very last cash. That's how quick it can happen on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Absolutely brutal. 4 holes remaining. The tension just grows every hole we play. Ricky within 3. He's just 2 back of Cole. Cole 1 back of Gannon. They haven't tied on a single hole yet on the back 9.
Ricky to set the pace. Oh, no. It's stable. I don't know.
Yeah.
His favorite spot.
When Ricky shot his 12 under, he birdied 15, 16, 17, 18. I think he's going to need some magic like that.
Money.
Wow. What a shot. This puts a ton of pressure on Cole right now. You just can't go 2 back now at this point. And
oh my gosh, lace it, young fella.
He's not. He will not be going 2 back. That's one of the best shots you'll ever see on this. It's just perfect.
Straight as a string. Look at that. With a little wiggle at the end.
Come on, give our man a birdie. Yeah, okay, C1. It's been a while. Step up and knock this one down. Ricky just didn't have the height at any point. That is a tough putt to miss. And Paul's non-birdie streak comes to an end here on 15. Awkward putt.
Very.
Gannon is thinking to himself, man, I am glad I am Gannon Buhr right now. Doink. I don't give him any style points, but I do give you score points.
All right. Harry Chase, he's at 13.
Oh,
he doesn't have to go. He could have laid it up. That's tough.
No. And from a tough angle as well, and he knows it.
I think he thought maybe that it was a different score, or he didn't know the scores.
And that line, like, you know, we talked about this earlier, the line's changing. But at this point, he's late enough in the tournament to know these things.
Yeah, he's like one of the last. He might be the last.
Yeah,
the last guy coming in. Like, he literally could have laid that up and just got in.
So that is going to put Harry Chase and Rasmus Salkaripi in a playoff. And the playoff is hole 1 and 2 on repeat. That right there that's what we haven't seen yet on coverage. Harry Chase is a gamer.
Or you could watch this.
That's got more spin on it than anything you've probably ever seen
It's
before.
got more than Harry's. 2 great shots.
That looked...
So they're playing off for the last spot. Here,
That was crazy. That was like a sleepy 550.
oh no.
Oh,
That
going
was a
first.
great shot, and it skips out of bounds deep. He'll be able to have a putt there for par, though.
Yeah, but man, what an advantage for Salkaripi to get that extra distance, knowing a layup to the mouth is...
He's not laying up.
What the heck are you doing, dude?
Well, he's got a putt.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
And he makes the putt.
Okay, I'm with you, Rasmus. My bad. Way to get aggressive. What a putt from Harry. But that birdie putt seals the deal.
Wow, what a playoff.
Okay. Short and sweet, but goodness. Oh, that was a $2,000 minimum birdie for Rasmus.
Yeah.
The last spot in the Pro Tour Finals, every spot is paying at least $2K. So that is a brutal miss for Harry, who could have laid up and taken the par and got in.
Bean boots aren't made to sit on a shelf. They're made to be worn. To see the world from the ground up. From Maine to Tokyo. Side trails to soccer practice. Seasoned by the seasons themselves. You wear them in by simply wearing them out. Here, there, and everywhere in between. These are boots that become more and more yours with every step forward. And the best way to wear them is to just keep wearing them.
Okay, as we fly over 16, the 4 players making the play-in officially: Nestori Tukkanen, Lauri Lehtinen, Chris Clemens, and Rasmus Saukorpi. 3 Finns take the 4 play-in
They
spots.
make the trip.
How fitting is that?
I love it, yeah.
And might as well give a little mention to the first 4 out: Harry Chase, Andrew Miranda, Jake Mon, and Paul Ulibarri. So close.
Big moment here for Gannon. Can keep the pressure on. He's going.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Yeah, I like.
What?
I mean, I don't know if I wonder if he's aiming down there. It looks like
2 days in a row, he's pulled it way off the line. I mean, the first 2 rounds, right down the tunnel,
Yep.
park job. Cole, this is a door open situation. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
that's as good as they make them right
That
there.
is so good. How on earth do you step up in that moment with a door open and seize the opportunity? That's how right there, man. Look at the poise. That is just,
Perfect.
it's just a testament to him and this belief in himself right now. I mean, it comes through in every shot he's throwing. Can we make it 2 in a row for Krans? It's a little turned over. You know, he's going to have a putt.
I want to see that finish.
I think everyone wanted to see that one finish.
That one could have gone
Could
in.
that one could have gone in, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Krans is going now. That means Gannon's got a little look.
certainly. Ricky, just where he's been living all day. Another one just barely off. I mean, goodness gracious. He would have had to have had the putting day of the century.
Yeah.
And if he would have,
And it was
I mean,
close. He was close to
so
doing it.
close. Oh,
Wow.
my gosh. And besides the shared birdies on 15, Gannon and Cole are going to continue their flip-flopping ways on the entire back 9. And it will be tied once again. And so far, your prophecy has turned out to be true, Paul. Aside from the back-to-back non-birdies on hole 13, there has been at least one birdie between those 2 players on every hole so far. You know, when they made changes to 17, I think they were dreaming of a situation like this where it would come down and there wouldn't just be an easy birdie on this hole, which had been fairly easy for the field because the tee pad used to be right here. So imagine how much easier that gap is to hit for the players. It's significantly easier. Now the tight tunnel you have to get, it's about 8 feet wide. It's about 100 feet from the tee. That puts a lot of pressure on the player to step up big right now.
Cole's going to have the honors. He's been throwing this tee shot well. Putting the pressure on right now is, I mean, worth its weight in gold. Oh, and this looks fantastic, Jerm.
It is awesome,
Wow.
Paul. What a clutch shot.
See if Gannon can answer. And that's early.
Just like round 2, Gannon kicks hard right. Huge advantage. There is so few ways to save the par. Meanwhile, Cole will have an opportunity to get a birdie from the perfect drive.
That's such a great shape there from Krans.
Oh, man, what a drive that was. And even through that really tough stretch for Paul, he is still tied for 8th place.
Can't throw that one any lower.
No. What does Gannon have from here? I can't imagine it's too much. And if he is able to get back to the fairway, potentially...
Oh, he has a wide open gap.
That being said, that's as much distance as he can get. And that is so far back. This is going to require, I mean, an 11 out of 10 approach shot to get anywhere close to saving the par. Are you serious?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That's a good tee shot to land there.
What?
It's a
Can you imagine saving par, kicking right early on 17?
Yeah, he just gets fortunate to have the wide open gap to the back to the fairway.
Sure. Ricky just dimed that one up. Okay, Cole knows that Gannon has a good look for the par. Needs to put one close here. Give himself a lead going into 18. Paul, I love it.
Hits the branches. Might have helped a little. Maybe not.
I take no branches if I'm Cole.
Well, you can go deep pretty easily.
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
take the downhill putt up rather than the uphill putt. Plays a little shorter. He's not far.
This is looking really nice for Paul. Well thrown. Might be obstructed a bit.
Oh, well, Cole's only a little bit in front of Gannon. Just inside the circle. Gannon?
Oh, wow. A freebie for Cole. Not an opportunity to gain one, and an opportunity to gain two. And he steps up. As cool as the other side of the pillow, as Stuart Scott once said. Nice shot for Paul. Oh my goodness. Wow. And just like that, all the cards are in Cole's favor. I'm stunned. Seeing Gannon miss that putt is not something that we're used to seeing. Yeah, sometimes in the middle of the tournament, we're surprised. But for the clutchest player we've seen in quite some time.
A lot of people have put a lot of pressure on him down the stretch. You know, he's had kind of comfy spots, and he's been the one kind of charging.
Yes.
Not having the lead, kind of pushing the envelope. And yeah, we see him miss a little bit left there. I mean, hit it hard. Great 2 shots to get to the fairway, to get himself a look. Now Cole.
Well, 2 stroke swings can happen on 18 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, you just got to put this one in bounds at all costs. And that's really great.
It's not just right down the middle. It's actually ripped. Cole Redalen's forehand's kind of monstrous now.
It's big.
What a shot. And he'll be able to pick his poison from there. I mean, does he want to lay up to the corner? Oh, that was a cool little bridge slide. You got to think that there's no reason at all for him to go to the green from there.
No.
But it's such a far tee shot. It's like kind of awkward in a way.
Not really. You just chip it up by there. I don't know what you're talking about. You just literally chip it to the tree, and then you chip it onto the green, and you win the tournament. We've seen this many times.
We've also seen it falter. We've
of course,
seen
but
Corey Ellis,
it
Ricky
doesn't change.
Wysocki.
It doesn't change the play.
Yeah, I mean, just a few holes ago, we saw Gavin Rathbun. I'm with you. This shot always puts pressure on every player that steps up to this hole. It feels like hole 17 at USDGC in that way. It forces players to throw bad shots. Either way, Gannon puts himself exactly where he needs to. He'll be able to put himself on the green and potentially apply pressure to Cole. Okay. The cards are on the table. Ricky, he's going to go bogey free. And man, could it have been 5 or 6 strokes easier? Just a few feet one way or the other.
Looks like he's
That is not looking at that tree, Paul.
no, he's looking at the green. He's got that same disc in his hand. This is silly. He needs to slow down.
I can breathe. He can breathe. I'll breathe.
Wow.
You know, I'm with you. I think it's
so
silly. And the reason I think it's silly is because that shot, as good as that was, and as clutch as that was, and as much as he had to dig deep, if that's a 2 inches higher, that could hit that rock wall and roll right back OB backwards. Seen it before. And Paul should be able to get up and down to go from 8th place solo to tie for 8th place.
Tell you what, it's definitely an alpha move.
Yes. And Cole then lays that putt up,
Okay,
of
Carl,
course.
stop.
You did it in the wrong order, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And that tells you that he knew the scores.
Wow.
You would think that he wouldn't know the scores going for it, but then he just lays it up. So obviously he knows it was for the win. Like, he made a conscious decision to go for it. Wow. It wasn't a mistake. And there you go.
Oh, that's cool. 2-time winner on the Disc Golf Pro Tour, Cole Redalen. What a performance over the last 2 weeks. What a performance here at Maple Hill. A lot of love between him and Gannon. What a moment.
Your 2025 MVP Open by OTB champion, Redalen.
Okay, that's awesome. And they're also celebrating 500K subscribers. That is great to see.
We appreciate it.
This has been a really hard year. It was really hard last year and really hard this year. Even at Ledgestone, I could barely walk up hole one's fairway. It's been such a long ride. I mean, I was in perfect position. I wasn't about to try to throw the same shot, just shorter on my next shot. It was the same shot, but I didn't want to throw it again. I knew I had the disc in my hand. I knew what I needed to do. I also knew that Gannon, there's no way Gannon was miss that putt. So I didn't want to also leave myself with the drop zone putt to win. So I just said, one more and you can start crying now. It's just so amazing that I felt so free and my body felt so good. As long as I knew what I needed to do in front of me, I knew there was nothing going to stop me from doing it unless it was going to be myself. As long as I was in that mental space, I knew anything was possible. I just know my family's going crazy. I know so many friends are going crazy as well. That's all of that emotion right there. It's just everything been built up. It couldn't have been a more special moment saved for right now. And I'm just so thankful for the mental space that I was able to carry myself through.
Well, judge the play all you want. The man stepped up and threw one of the clutchest shots you're going to see. And I mean, really ever. That's a scary approach. I don't care how good that drive is. That shot takes a lot of digging deep. And getting it on the green, putting the pressure on Gannon, winning the tournament by one stroke, and having an ace in the same tournament. What a week for Redalen.
Yeah. I mean, he said it, you know, the injury really was hindering him and over the last couple seasons. And then apparently he got some work done on it, some acupuncture, and it cleared it kind of all up. And then he's been playing a lot more. And when this kid's on fire, he's as good as anybody, obviously. It's unfortunate that those injuries can kind of bite some of these players. And we don't get to see their best, because when we do, we get great stories and great battles like we see here at Maple Hill.
Wow. Yeah. So this is the end of the Disc Golf Pro Tour regular season and the playoffs. We've got one more DGPT event remaining. We've got one more major championship remaining. Personally, I am very excited because I have not seen my bed since March. It's been the longest year for me on the road ever, and I've been doing this for a long time. So I think that says something. So I just want to thank Jomez and our fans for their incredible support. So happy that we got to 500,000 followers, that we were able to do it together, laugh, cry along the way. It's been a journey, and we got a couple more to go, but it's been a good time playing commentary with you, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a great year. Like you said, it's been a long year. They are every single time, and then all of a sudden, it's like, man, that seemed kind of quick. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, Jomez.
We'll see you in a
Thank you to the
couple
Founders
weeks.
Club. We'll see you in a couple weeks.